How you guys doing? I'm Dogg, Anti-Imperial to Chill, you guys. That's my artist name. I'm a recording artist. One name, three personalities. Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the Chill. Dogg is kind of like a little bit thug. He's a little bit gangster. He's a dork and nerd. A little sexually explicit, but he loves to have fun and things like that. That's Dogg. Anti-Imperial's in the center because Anti-Imperial is more tied into who I truly am. That's why it's Dogg, Anti-Imperial in the center, and then the Chill. Anti-Imperial is all about upliftment, education, international political science, micro and macro economics, world history, geographical studies, philosophy, psychology, sociology, physiology, and things like that. That's Anti-Imperial. And the last term is the Chill. And the Chill is a hopeless romantic, all about falling in love, raising a family, and things like that. And that is who I am, Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the Chill. Adam Mowers, what's going on? The one and only Adam Mowers. I see you. It's all good. You guys, this is Diversity Outspoken. We do this every Wednesday and every Sunday, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. So every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone, and every Sunday, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. We call this Diversity Outspoken because we speak about a diverse range of topics, meaning that we speak about anything and everything, and we are outspoken or straight to the point about those topics. You guys, here on Diversity Outspoken, we have one rule and one rule only, and that is that you guys remain respectful of the environment of Diversity Outspoken as a whole, and remain respectful of one another. We can agree, we can disagree, just remain respectful of the environment of Diversity Outspoken as a whole, and remain respectful of one another. I wouldn't want to block anybody here, but I will if I have to. But I never have to do that with you guys because we're all family and everything always works out perfectly. Every day I do a daily historical post, you guys. So if you guys ever get bored or just want to see what happened on that particular day, going back decades, going back centuries, or even going back thousands of years, you guys can check out my daily historical posts. I post those on TikTok and on Instagram every single day. On Instagram is much better because Instagram gives me the space to be as detailed as possible for those daily historical details and facts, but I also post those on TikTok nevertheless. You guys can get in touch with me on Instagram or TikTok at anti_imperial. It's kind of like the shirt you see right here. This is a YouTube shirt, as you see. The only difference between YouTube and Instagram and TikTok is Instagram and TikTok has an underscore right here. You know that little line that goes down there at the bottom? So between anti and imperial for Instagram and TikTok, there will be an underscore. So for Instagram and TikTok, it's at anti_imperial. For Instagram and TikTok, at anti_imperial. Miami Bay, what's going on? Beautiful, how you doing? It's all good. On YouTube, as you see right here, it's Anti-Imperial with a space in between. So Instagram and TikTok, you guys, there will be an underscore here. YouTube, it's a space in between, as you see right here. Instagram and TikTok, there will be an underscore. YouTube, there's a space in between, as you see right here, you guys. That being said, you guys, you can also, if you have me on Instagram, the easiest way to subscribe to my YouTube is to go to my Instagram bio page or my IG bio page. You guys know my Instagram or IG bio page. We all get that one line for a link. What's going on? Flash 92019. I see you. What's up, DJ MPM, the one and only. It's all good. Hola, ¿cómo estás? So you guys can do that. If you go to my Instagram bio page, we got that one line for a link. You can click that link. It's always going to be my latest video. Once that video goes ahead and it comes up, you guys, it will be a YouTube video, and then you can go ahead and hit hit the subscribe button right there. You'll be subscribed to the YouTube once that video comes up, and I'd appreciate that, you guys. It's all good. You guys, also, this will be posted on YouTube. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you guys, you can go to the description below, and in the description below, you can find my Instagram and TikTok links, and I'd appreciate that. That being said, you guys, let's get right to it. All right, so I wanted to talk about sex and romance during the COVID-19. Sex and romance during the COVID-19. Before we get into that, you guys, what we're going to do, the real Quan, what's going on? It's all good. You guys go to my, if you guys go to my, before we get to sex and romance, let's get the mood right real quick. Let's set the mood. If you guys go to my my bio page, my Instagram bio page, and you click that link, you've seen my latest video, you guys, and that is It's All You. It's all you. What's going on? Lou now 7786. I see you. It's all good. It's all good for sure. It's all good. So It's All You, you guys. It's in my bio right now. My Instagram bio, It's All You, man. I'm gonna play the instrumental real quick. Hopefully you guys have a chance to hear that. It's like a R&B type of kind of hip hop R&B vibe, real kind of laid back. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like springtime, summertime type of vibe, laid back, kind of just chilling with the girl. It's all you. It's all about her. It's all about her. Or if you're in a male relationship, it's all about him, right? Remember, you guys, my music for everybody. Even though my music might be from a male to a female or a female to a male, don't get it twisted. I'm accepting of everybody here, right? So if you are in a relationship, my music can be interpreted from a man to a man, from a woman to a woman, from a man to a woman, from a woman to a man, from a transsexual to a man, transsexual to a woman, transsexual to transsexual. It doesn't even matter, you guys, right? So you guys always remember that my music's for everybody to enjoy. And if you're not down with that, then unfollow me, because I'm accepting of everybody and I believe in equality for everyone, you guys. So it's all you. Hopefully you guys have heard it. We're going to get to it real quick. Just going to vibe real quick. Got these notes. Oh, Lord. Sex and romance during COVID-19. See that? Uh-oh. Beautiful, chill, feeling better, recovering. We're gonna get right into it. So we're doing sex and romance during COVID-19. Part 1. I got 2 parts to this. You know, when you're talking about sex and romance, you gotta have more than one part. Sex and romance during COVID-19. You're stuck inside. You see the first note? You're stuck inside. What you gonna do? How can you be romantic during COVID-19? Hopefully you heard that song. Y'all heard that song? It's all you. Y'all ain't heard that song? Go to my Instagram bio. It's in there. It's all you. It's all you. It's you, girl. It's all you. It's all you. It's you, girl. It's all you. It's all you. It's you, girl. Who, you? Yeah. It's all you. It's all you. It's you, girl. Sex and romance during COVID-19. Look at my second note. The kids are everywhere. What you gonna do? The kids are everywhere. You gotta stay inside. This is just part 1. Part 1. Let's get to it. Sex and romance during COVID-19. All right, you guys. So during COVID-19, you guys, I know you guys are all staying in, you guys are all inside and things like that. This is Wednesday, April 22nd over there in the United States. You guys, this is Wednesday night, April 22nd, 2020 over there in the U.S. I'm just saying that because if people come out with these ideas later, you guys know where you heard it first. Diversity Outspoken, Anti-Imperial. This, you guys, is Wednesday, April 22nd, you guys, 2020, Wednesday night over there in the U.S. All right, so here we go. Sex and romance during COVID-19, part 1. There will be a part 2 coming next time. So you're stuck inside, you guys, right? So you're stuck inside. You have kids everywhere. Okay, how are you going to be romantic, right? Because when you're stuck inside nowadays, right, there's quarantines. You have kids everywhere and things like that. Your kids are all running around. And you and your spouse or your whatever it is, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, you guys are around each other all day. If you guys are not going to work, right? If you guys are part of the quarantine, you guys are around each other all day. So what you guys have to do, you guys might be getting on each other's nerves, right? If one's not going to work or both of you guys not still going to work, if you're stuck inside, Superstar 617, I see you, sister. If you're stuck inside, what you gonna do? How can you be sexual and romantic during the COVID-19? Sex and romance during COVID-19, part 1. How you gonna be sexual and romantic during COVID-19, you guys? Huh? You stuck inside, kids everywhere. You get on each other's nerves, right? You around each other all the time. God damn, why don't you go somewhere? Right? How you gonna be romantic during the COVID-19? Well, you guys, the first thing you guys have to think about, all right? Before we even get to that, you guys have to think about you need to stay healthy. People do not understand a lot of times. It's loud. It's loud. It's loud. How you doing? What's going on? Good to see you. It's all good. You guys have to stay healthy. A lot of people don't realize that sex drive a lot of times has to do with health. Sex drive has to do with health. Now, there are many ways you can stay healthy, you guys, but during this COVID-19 coronavirus, the ways you guys need to focus on when it comes to sex and romance, you guys need to focus on staying healthy when it comes to stress, staying healthy when it comes to lack of sleep, and staying healthy when it comes to being socially disconnected. All right? So, got to make sure your stress level's down. Got to make sure you're getting enough rest. Who's that? Node 1, I see you. It's all good. You guys got to make sure of that, you guys. You guys got to make sure your stress level's down. You got to make sure you're getting enough sleep. And you have to make sure that you guys are socially open. You can't be socially unavailable. There's a thing called being socially unavailable. Okay? I've been accused of that before because I'm a workaholic. All right? I'm a workaholic. Right? So I love to work 24/7, right? So because I work so much and I'm a workaholic and a nerd and a dork, I could be socially unavailable, all right? But you guys, if you're in a relationship, you can't be socially unavailable. You have to be able to communicate. You have to be able to be open to socialize with your family. You have to be able to be open to socialize with your significant other, okay? So you have to be socially available, you guys. Can't be socially disconnected. Okay, so stress, sleep, and being socially connected. All right, so let's talk about sleep real quick. Let's start off with sleep. First of all, the first thing you have to do is something you should get in the practice of is turning off the lights, you guys, or turning down the lights, dimming the lights in your house 1 hour to 2 hours before you actually go to sleep. Okay? Who is that? Loves Owls. I see you. It's all good. Make sure you guys dim the lights or cut off the lights 1 or 2 hours before you go to actual sleep. All right, that will start to ease your stress level, and it will start to improve your sleep level. All right, it will start to make you guys sleep in a much more relaxed state, and therefore you'll become more rested in that frame. All right, in that frame of mind. So what a lot of people like to do, I know, is that when it comes time to when they're winding down, they'll just have the TV on. So the TV light will be like the only light on, and that's a good way of doing things because that way you have turned off all the other lights in your house and just the TV light. And you guys know usually TV light is basically a blue light. That's usually what it is, right? So your cell phones and your TVs, it's a blue light. That's why if you guys ever go to your cell phone settings, if you go to like your display settings, there'll be a thing called like blue light filter. because it's the blue light is the main light where all the other colors come from, basically through your phones and through your TVs. So if you turn your TV on at nighttime, you guys, if you turn off the rest of your lights when you're trying to settle down and things like that, that's a good way of doing things, because not only does the color blue relax you, that's why anybody who knows me, they know all of my properties. I've been blessed enough to own like a lot of properties throughout the world, throughout different regions, and pretty much all of them are all next to the ocean. They're all waterfront and oceanfront, because the ocean just relaxes you guys, because that blue is a relaxing color. Okay, blue is a very relaxing color. So that blue light from your TV, from your television, if you turn off all the rest of your lights in your house and things like that, and just have your television on, that blue light from your television will relax you guys. So that's a good way of doing it. If you just turn on the TV and just watch TV 1 to 2 hours before you actually go to sleep, that's a good way of doing that type of thing. You'll get a better rest that way. Disconnect from work. You guys, even though with working online and things like that, because you guys are staying home through the quarantine and things like that, working online, you can work longer hours, because when you used to go to work like in person, like if you had to go to like an office or a school or something like that, at a certain time, 5 p.m. or whatever it was, you would leave the office. You know what I mean? And so you would leave all your work there and you would be done pretty much for the day. Because most people are working from home now, there's no you're leaving the office. So even at 5:30, 6:37, you might still be getting emails and stuff like that you want to answer. So you have to be careful with that and learn how to disconnect from work even though you're working at home. All right? Because when you used to work like in person in an office or in a building or in a store or something like that, you leaving that place to get into your car or get on the bus or get on the subway or whatever it was, you leaving that place, it was like a physical disconnection that physically allowed your brain to disconnect in a certain way. But you being at home, working from home, doing the same thing on the same computer all day is harder. It's going to be harder for you guys to disconnect. So keep that in mind, you guys. Try to disconnect from work. You're going to have to try harder to disconnect from work than you usually have previously. All right, staying home through the quarantine. Okay. If you're tired, you guys, you have to get this sleep, you guys, because if you're tired, you're not only going to be, you're not going to want to be sexual, first of all, because if you're tired, you're not going to want to have sex. You're tired, right? You're not going to want to be sexual, and you are not going to you're not going to have the energy to be romantic. So remember, this is Sex and Romance during COVID-19, part 1. You guys, I'm trying to teach you guys how to be sexual and romantic during the COVID-19 lockdown, right? So you have to get your rest, you guys, because if you don't get your rest, if you're tired, you're not going to want to have sex because you're tired. You need to perform, and you're not going to want to be romantic or do romantic gestures because you're just not going to have the energy, all right? So make sure 1 to 2 hours before you actually go to sleep, make sure you shut the lights off. You can use the TV light. That's a good light. Sasha, I see you. What's going on, Sister Sasha Regina Smith? All right, and that's a good way of going to sleep like that. Who is that? Who is that? Rashad with the 2 X's. Rashad with 2X_X. What's going on? I see you. I see you. It's all good. You guys, next thing. I miss you, Rashad, Sasha. I miss you. I love you, sister. It's all good. Who is that? Tattoo 572. The next thing. After you guys make sure you get your sleep, stress. You have to reduce your stress. Remember, this is sex and romance during COVID-19, part 1. You guys, if you don't reduce your stress, you're not going to want to have sex during this COVID-19 crisis. All right? With your partner, with your significant other, you have to reduce your stress. You have to get your sleep. You have to reduce your stress. Now, what are things you need to focus on, you guys? What are things you need to focus on, okay? Sasha, me and Hattie are now in a new flat, all moved in, settled in, and loving our new home. Salute, Sasha. Always excited to get a new house, get a new crib. You know what I'm saying? Always excited to get a new crib. Loves ours. I see you. I appreciate it. All right, you guys. So you got to reduce your stress, you guys. Got to get your sleep. If you don't get your sleep, you're not going to have enough energy for sex. If you don't get your sleep, you're going to be too tired. You're not going to want to do romantic things for your significant other. Sleep. Second thing is stress. You guys, things that cause stress. Food, groceries, Bills, rent or mortgage, light, electricity, utilities. You guys have to take care of your necessities. Take care of your necessities. Make sure your necessities are taken care of. Food, right? Food. Focus on that before you focus on anything else. Got to eat to live. Food, all right? Bills. Fortunately, for a lot of people in a lot of places, especially over there in the United States, a lot of landlords are accepting later payments and things like that. Hopefully, if you're in a bind, hopefully that's happening for you. Food, bills, rent or mortgage, light, electricity, utilities. You are not going to want to be sexual. You are not going to want to be romantic if your stomach is growling, if you are hungry. It's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. All right? Sasha says, I'm so homely and the best home ever. It's all ours, just ours. No parents, no stress, no negativity, all positivity. It's nothing like having your own place, nobody else around, your own abode where you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. Absolutely. You know I love you, Sasha. I'm so happy for you having your own home, sister. Definitely, definitely. You guys got to get your food down. If you're hungry, you're not going to want to have sex. You're not going to want to be romantic. Bills. If you have in the back of your mind that you have light bills and all these bills coming up and you know you're not going to be able to pay them, or you don't know how you're going to pay them, that stress, you're not going to want to have sex. It's just not going to happen. You're going to be so stressed out, you're not going to want to have sex. Because you're not going to be able to relax, you guys. You're not going to be able to relax. All right? So focus on those things in order to reduce your stress. And therefore, when you reduce your stress, once you have these things in order, your food, your bills, utility, light bills, okay, rent, mortgage, make sure you're okay. You have a place to stay, right? Like my sister Sasha here, who got her new home, okay? Then your stress level will come down and you'll be more open to have sex and better sex. Better sex, less stress, better sex. 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 Just like that. Now y'all know I'm a nerd, a dork, OCD, ACDC. Y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all might as well laugh with me. Less stress, better sex. All right, so bring your stress level down. You will have better sex, people. You will have better sex. It's all good. It's all good. Sasha says, love you, my brother. Well, I love you, my sister. She says, to be honest, I barely had sex during this COVID-19 lockdown. No partner in my life. Hey, sometimes you got to take the break and the cleansing, my sister Sasha. Cleanse yourself. Abstinence. You know what I'm saying? So then when you get back in the groove, you'll be back at it, sister. It'll be even better than before. It's all good. What's going on? Jose 8797, I see you. JOSE 8797, I see you. It's all good. Who is that? Who's that? Silva William da Silva. It's all good. Good to see you. For sure. All right, so you guys, make sure you guys have your food taken care of, your bills, transportation, you guys. Beautiful Jewel and Sasha connecting. I love our family here. I love everybody here. Positive vibes only on Diversity Outspoken. I love it. Transportation, you guys. Make sure you have your transportation down. That's something else that can cause people stress. If their transportation is not right, if their transportation is not up to par. If you are able to have a car, great. If you have your own transportation, great, you guys. Great. If you have to travel on public transportation, just be careful, people. Okay? If you have to travel public transportation, subways, buses, metro rails, and things like that, please be careful, people, because you're going to be around more people. The more people you're around, the more chance you have to be exposed to the COVID-19 coronavirus. So I don't want anybody here getting sick. So if you have to take public transportation, just be careful, okay? Just be careful. Make sure you take care of these things, you guys. Food, bills, public transportation. Food, bills, or transportation, public or private transportation. Once you have food on the table, a roof over your head, and the people that you care about are taken care of, you guys, your stress level will come down and you will sleep better. You will be more relaxed and be more open to sexual activity. Let me say that again. Once you have your food on the table, you have food on the table, a roof over your head, and those you love, your loved ones are taken care of, you will then be able to bring your stress level down. You will be able to be more relaxed. You will be able to get a better night of sleep. You will be able to be more open to better sex and more sexual activity. All right? You'll be open to better sex and more sexual activity. Okay? You guys, make sure you laugh. Have fun throughout the day. All right? Laughing is good for your brain and body. That is scientific. Laughing is scientifically good for your brain and body, people. Okay? You guys, remember, you have dopamine in your brain. And when you laugh, your dopamine, that chemical dopamine, releases into your brain. And it makes you happy. It tells your brain that the rest of your body should feel happy and elevated. Laughter, smiling. Okay? People have always said my whole life, oh, because my first name's Omar, right? That's where the old dog comes from. My first name's Omar. That's why they call me Old Dogg, Anti-Imperial, Old Dog. Oh, why are you always so happy? I don't know. I'm always happy. I'm always smiling. I've been that way ever since I was a little kid, a little toddler. As long as I can remember, you guys. I'm always happy. I guess I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing. You guys, smiling and laughter releases the chemical dopamine in your brain. And that dopamine chemical is the chemical that makes you feel so good. You guys, dopamine is what is released from the brain for drug addicts. That's why drug users who are addicted, drug addicts, that's why it's hard for them to break that. Okay? That's why it's hard for them to break that. All right? Good. That's what was that? Flasher Nelson 2019 says, let's stay home, you guys. Right? For the virus. Let's stay home. Definitely let's stay home, you guys. You guys. Drug users, drug addicts. Whenever they get a hit of that drug, who's that? Happy Sandhu 7000, I see you. You guys, drug users, drug addicts. Whenever they get a hit of that drug helps to release the dopamine in their brain, and that makes them feel so good. That's the reason why it's hard for them to break those addictions from drugs. You guys, when you eat fast food, when you eat junk food, guess what? Those preservatives that they put in the foods, in the fast food and junk food, those preservatives have the chemical dopamine inside that. You guys know that's how they do it? Right? If you're not eating organic, they put chemicals, those preservatives, to preserve the food. You guys understand food has to be preserved, right? These days. Because, think about this. Back in the days, all right? Back in the days, this is how it worked, you guys. Back in the days, if we wanted to eat a steak and we killed a cow or something like that, you guys know I'm half black, half Native American. My mom's people are Native American. My dad's side is black, right? Black African American. My mom's side, or even my dad's side in Africa, but my mom's side with the Native Americans, if they killed a cow or buffalo, you guys, then they had to eat that meat. They had to put that meat on that fire that night, maybe the next day, maybe 1.5 days, 2 days, you're pushing it before that meat would go bad. 2 days, you're pushing it before that meat would go bad if you wanted to kill a cow or kill a buffalo and eat that meat back in the days. You guys, when they kill cows or chickens or pigs or whatever it is, now when you eat that steak or bacon or chicken nuggets or chicken tenders or whatever it is, you know how long it is from the time they kill the cow, clean the meat, ship the meat to the grocery store, wrap the meat up, ship it to the grocery store. It sits in the grocery store because you guys, once they wrap it at the meat plant and ship it. That takes days. Once they get it to the grocery store and they get it inside your grocery store, the grocery store, there's no telling that it's going to sell the day it gets in the grocery store, all the meat's going to sell. You guys, that meat might be sitting in the grocery store for days, a week, 2 weeks. So they have to put preservatives in the meat to preserve the meat so it doesn't go bad, you guys. That's how it works. They put preservatives in the meat to preserve the meat so it doesn't go bad. Okay? So, what ended up happening though was that all these companies were like, well, you know what we could do? When we put the preservatives in the meat, we can also put a whole bunch of other chemicals that makes the people crave our food even more. And they put the chemicals that affects the dopamine in your brain. So now when you eat this juicy hamburger, the chemicals in the hamburger, it hits that dopamine and it makes you release that dopamine in your brain, and you want it just like a drug addict wants their drug, because it releases the same chemical in your brain, dopamine, through the chemical that they put in the food. And you're craving that juicy hamburger and you don't know why. You're craving that McDonald's and you don't know why. You're craving that McDonald's milkshake and you don't know why, because it has chemicals in there that hits that dopamine every time you eat it, and it makes you feel good like a drug addict. You feel so good once you eat it, like a drug addict. Same way when a drug addict takes their drug, oh man, you feel so good. After you eat, you feel so good. Same thing, you guys. That's how it works, okay? That's how it works. So, make sure that you laugh, you guys. Smiling and laughing also releases that dopamine in your brain, okay? So make sure while you guys are inside, make sure that you laugh so that that dopamine is released, and therefore you'll be more open to sex. You'll be more open to being more romantic. You'll be more open to all of that, all right, you guys? Make sure you're laughing, okay? You guys, I've been lately, if you guys have been on my Instagram lately, you've noticed I've been putting out TikTok memes that are funny. I've been trying to make you guys laugh. I know you guys are staying inside. I've been trying to make you guys laugh, okay? So I've been going out of my way to pick out some of the funniest TikTok memes and send them on my Instagram, post them on my Instagram, in my Instagram posts and in my Instagram stories, trying to make you guys smile and trying to make you guys laugh, okay? So I'm trying to do my part to make you guys smile and laugh, to release that dopamine so that you guys feel better, so that you guys have better sex at home nowadays. Anti-Imperial trying to hook y'all up at the crib. Anti-Imperial trying to hook y'all up at the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my part, making y'all smile and laugh, so y'all get the little sexual, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it on. Let's get it on. I'm trying to do my part to help y'all out in the bedroom over there, you guys. It's all good. It's all good. Blue eyes killing. I see you. So I'm trying to do my part. So guys, make sure that you guys smile. Make sure you laugh, you guys, because that will also help to make you guys have less stress and make you guys sleep better, because you guys are feeling better. And yeah, you guys, therefore, you'll be more open to sex. Superstar 617 says, yeah, some of my TikTok memes. She says, yeah, you've been cracking me up. Hey, I'm trying to do my part, Superstar 617. So when you in the crib with your significant other, you know what I'm saying, you can do your thing. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy. It's all good. Superstar 617, you already know what's going on. It's all good, you guys. So make sure you guys also talking about food and chemicals and dopamine, eating habits. Look what I said. Look at my notes here. Have fun. Laugh. You see that? Look at my note down here. Look what that. What's the next one? Eating habits. Eating habits, you guys. Make sure that your eating habits are more healthier than not. You guys, when you're at home, it's so easy. It's so easy. Who is that? Who is that? Morja Muda. Hey, what's going on, baby? How you doing, baby? Morja Muda in the crib. It's all good. In the building. Eating habits, you guys. Junk food lowers sex drives. Junk food lowers your sex drive. Who is that? Who is that? Abmello Jr. in the crib, in his house. Diversity Outspoken. We do this every Wednesday, every Sunday, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. You guys check it out. Y'all know I'm crazy. You guys check out eating habits. Junk food, fast food. That lowers your sex drive, you guys. Lowers your sex drive. If you can, try to continue to eat healthy while you are in the house during the COVID-19 coronavirus quarantine. You guys, eating healthy raises your sex drive, okay? Eating healthy raises your sex drive. It's all good. Mora Moja Muda. How you doing, dude? It's all good. It's all good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ordering fast food. I know when you're inside during this quarantine, during the COVID-19 coronavirus quarantine, when you're inside, you guys, it's so easy to just order pizza every day and get it delivered, right? Because you're like, look, man, I don't feel like going to the grocery store anyway. Plus, when I go to the grocery store, it's a long wait. They're making us waiting these lines. They're making us wear the mask. I can just stay home, order pizza every day, order, Uber Eats and DoorDash and all these things. I can just order every day and order this fast food. And it's easier for me during the COVID-19 coronavirus quarantine. I understand that, people. I understand that. It's easier to order the fast food and stuff like that. But look, eating junk food, you're going to gain weight. It's going to make your sex drive go down. And even more importantly, you guys, and I'm really serious about this one, be careful ordering food, getting it delivered. Okay? Just be careful. Because you don't know your delivery person, who they are or how they are. All right? You don't know your delivery person. Okay? And I don't want you guys catching anything or anything like that. All right? So just be really, really, really careful with that. Okay? You don't know if they're sick, if they've coughed on your food. You don't know if they're immature and they went in your food to take a fry or something like that and they touched your food with their hands. You don't know if the cooks at the restaurants before it gets delivered, if the cooks are healthy. You don't know if the cooks are wearing masks themselves. The cooks could be coughing on your food while they're making it, not wearing masks. So be real careful about getting, like live wet food delivered, you guys, because you don't know what your delivery person is doing and you don't know who cooked it and you don't know what they're doing. It's always better to get your food from the grocery store, cook it yourself if you can, because you know you're not sick. So when you cook it, if you call for something, yeah, it's me. You know what I'm saying? But be careful. You don't know these people at these places. You don't know that. You don't know the cooks, what they're doing. You don't know if they're wearing masks back there and things like that. All right? You don't know that. Cook for yourself, okay? Cook for yourself. And also, you guys, be careful with alcohol deliveries. Be careful with alcohol deliveries. Not because they're going to cough in your alcohol delivery, because I'm assuming that most people that are getting alcohol deliveries and things, Cortland Ryan, the beautiful Cortland Ryan, I see you. I'm assuming that most people, when they get alcohol deliveries and things like that, they're getting bottles. So hopefully it's not like cups, because if it's cups, they can do the same thing. And people are nasty and people are immature in the world today. Okay, so if you're getting alcohol deliveries, you guys, and things like that, where it's like in cups and styrofoam cups and things like that, delivery guy can take a sip of your alcohol, you guys. Okay. So just be careful of that, you guys. Just be really, really, really careful of that. All right? All right. This is like, what was that? Did I say this is part 1? You guys, sex and romance during COVID-19 part 1. This was just a setup. This was just a setup. I was just setting you up. I didn't get to the nitty-gritty yet. That's part 2. I didn't get to the nitty-gritty. That's part 2. You know what? You know what I've been saying for so long? I've been saying for so long, I'm going to come on tomorrow night. I've been saying that. I've been like, you know what? I might have to come on tomorrow night. But you know what? I'm coming on tomorrow night for you guys. I'm definitely going to do it. Hands down. I don't care. I'm coming on tomorrow night for you guys. So it will be a special Diversity Outspoken for a Thursday night. But we'll pretend like it's Wednesday because when I upload on YouTube, I have to say the little Wednesday night thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It is what it is. But I'm going to come on tomorrow night because you guys, this was part one. This was just the setup. I didn't get to the nitty gritty. Hold up. Let me show you the next note for part two. When part two going to start. Look at the next note. Romantic date night. Romantic date night. Woo! Romantic date night. Romantic date night. That's part two. Romantic date night is the beginning of part two. That's my part two notes right there. Romantic date night. I'm getting into the nitty gritty next time. The nitty gritty. The good stuff. All right. Today we did the setup. So you guys remember the setup? Sex and romance during COVID-19 part one. Remember, you guys, you're stuck inside. You got kids everywhere. You're around each other. You might get on each other's nerves. You guys, you're going to have to find and recreate the environment. I'm getting into that in part two. Make sure you guys stay healthy. You do that through relieving your stress, bringing your stress level down, getting more sleep, and being socially open for communication. You guys, don't be one of the type of spouses or boyfriends or girlfriends or husbands or wives that just don't want to talk about anything. Be socially open, you guys. Make sure you get your sleep. Turn the lights down an hour to 2 hours before you go to bed. If you just have your TV on in the house, that's a good thing because TV is blue light. And blue light, like the ocean, it relaxes you because blue is a relaxing color, you guys. That's why when you go to the ocean or you look at the ocean, you're so relaxed. That's why I love being next to the ocean all the time. You guys, disconnect from work. When you used to work at a building, when you used to work at a corporation, at a school, you would leave at a certain time, and that would disconnect you mentally and physically from work. Now, when you're staying home, you are not leaving. You are at home on the same computer working or the same phone working all day. You have to make more of an effort to disconnect, you guys. If you are tired, remember, you cannot be tired. You have to get your sleep. If you are tired, you will not be able to relax. You will not be able to get enough sleep. You will not want to be romantic. You will not want to have sex, you guys. Make sure you're getting your sleep. Make sure you're relieving your stress. Take care of your necessities, your food, your bills, groceries, food and groceries, your bills, rent, mortgage, light, utilities, electricity, transportation. Make sure you're taking care of your necessities so that you can be more relaxed, so that you can have your stress level down, and therefore you will be able to sleep better because you'll be less stressed when you go to sleep, and therefore you'll be much more sexual. You will not be tired. You will not be stressed out. If you are stressed out, you will not want to have sex when you're stressed. Relieve your stress level. You will want to have more sex, you guys. Remember, once you're you have everything taken care of, your necessities, you'll be more open to everything sexual and romantic. It's all good, you guys. It's all good. Cortland Ryan says, people are nasty. I stopped getting fresh food. People spitting on frozen produce. Yeah, people are nasty, man. And you know what? This is another Diversity Outspoken, but I remember me and Superstar 617 was talking about this. It's only the United States. I don't understand what is up with like culture, like the U.S. culture or U.S. society, but like people licking stuff and spitting on stuff and doing things like that and making like coronavirus jokes in like grocery stores and licking things and things like that. Who's that? Stimo Rod Wayne, I see you. People doing that type of stuff, licking stuff and filming themselves and laughing about it. Oh, COVID-19, I'm spreading the coronavirus and all that type of stuff. You didn't see that in any other country except for the U.S. You didn't see that in any other country except for the U.S. So I don't understand what's up with like U.S. society and United States culture and stuff like that, where you only see that type of behavior in the U.S. You only see that in the U.S. So it's really, really crazy. It's really weird. It's kind of like the protesters right now, those who are protesting over in the U.S. Like you only see that in the U.S. Every other country, they went on lockdown, they got rid of it. Every other country went on lockdown, got rid of it. So you only see that in the U.S. So I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on when it comes to like, U.S. society and culture with the individuals, with the citizens over there. It's really weird. Like the way, like they handle things much different than other places in the world when it comes to the seriousness of a serious situation type of thing. And I don't understand like why it's like that. But that being said, you guys, who's that? Robert Trevorrow is all good. Good to see you. I am O-Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill, you guys. This is Diversity Outspoken, you guys. Diversity Outspoken every Wednesday, every Sunday, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone, you guys. 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. Stimo Rod Wayne says maybe because it's a big country, maybe that's why. That could be true, but you know what though? Remember over here in China, Stimo, Rod Wayne, over here in China, we're the biggest country in the world. Remember that. This is where everything started. All right? This is where it all broke out. We're the biggest country in the world. And we've been done with the coronavirus. I mean, I've been back to work for like three and a half weeks already, almost a month. It broke out in Wuhan, which was that one city in Wuhan. They locked that MF'er down so much that listen. So where the coronavirus, where the COVID-19 broke out in Wuhan, that's like hundreds of miles away from me. I stay on the coast. I stay on the ocean. I have a beach house, so I stay on the ocean. So I stay on the coast over here in China. Wuhan is like, so it would be like this. So imagine in the United States, if you live in Miami, Wuhan would be like Las Vegas. So like Miami's here, Las Vegas is way over by the West Coast. So Wuhan's far away from me. But they locked that thing down so easily, so quickly, and was like nothing, nobody, nowhere, nothing. That I wasn't even, the whole time that China had the breakout, you guys, we had the breakout over here. I was coming on with you guys on Diversity Outspoken every Wednesday and Sunday. I wasn't even concerned. Because we didn't have people going in grocery stores licking the stuff, talking about they're spreading coronavirus. We didn't have people, like outside protesting, talking about I ain't going inside, I don't care if I get it. We didn't have that. So there has to be something. There's a reason why in the U.S., which the U.S. is, 7 times smaller than we are? The U.S. has 320 million people? We have like 1.7 billion people? Right? We have like 1.7 billion people over here. Right? Before you even get to our 1 billion people, our 0.7 is 700 million. You guys have 300 million. Right? So think about that, you guys. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on over there in the U.S., you guys. I'm going to pray for you guys over there in the U.S., you know what I'm saying? I love the U.S. You guys already know, I love you guys over there in the U.S., It's all good, man. Cortland Ryan says people got to stop listening to Trump. Hey, I agree with you, Cortland Ryan. You guys know leadership, preparation and leadership. I can't say it enough. When Obama was in office, Obama had everything in place for pandemics. Obama had everything in place for disease preparation. When Trump got elected, he took all of Obama's stuff, all of Obama's preparation for disease, he cut it out the budget and got rid of it. Leadership, preparation, you guys. Leadership, preparation. I am O-Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill, you guys. Diversity Outspoken, you guys. This is Diversity Outspoken. You guys take care. O-Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. You guys, O-Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. I love you guys. Cortland Ryan, take care. Robert, you guys all take care over there, you guys. I appreciate it. You guys take care, all right? Be safe over there, man. Be safe over there. Be safe, be safe, be safe, be safe. All right, be safe. O-Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill. Who is O-Dog, Anti-Imperial to Chill? Funny, you may ask. O-Dog is a nerd, dork, thug, gangster, sexually explicit, likes to have fun. Anti-Imperial is the second term of the name O-Dog, Anti-Imperial, the chill. Anti-Imperial is all about upliftment, education, religion, political science, world history, geographical studies, philosophy, psychology, sociology, physiology. Boss lady, I see you. It's all good. And the chill is the last term. And the chill is the hopeless romantic. All about falling in love and raising a family and things like that. You guys know I'm crazy. It's all good. Diversity Outspoken, you guys. Every Wednesday, every Sunday, 9 o'clock p.m. United States Eastern Time Zone. You guys take care, you guys. Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the chill. Good to see you guys. Be safe. Remember, I gave you sex and romance during COVID-19, part 1. Tomorrow will be part 2, you guys. Sex and romance during COVID-19. How to be romantic during the quarantine. Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the chill. You guys take care. Y'all know I'm crazy. You guys take care, man. Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the chill, man. Follow your dreams. Don't let anybody deny you. Stick with your passion, you guys. If you guys ever need to talk about anything, you guys can DM me. I'm always here for you. Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the chill. Love you guys, man. Take care. Be safe, all right? Peace. Bye-bye, you guys. Take care. Peace.